Congratulations on the purchase of your new LG ipLDK-60 phone system. This video will help you get acquainted with several features of your new telephone. Please keep in mind that every phone system is customized to meet the needs of the customer. This video describes common settings and uses for systems sold and installed by North Florida Communications. Our most common phone for this system is the LDP-7224D, displayed here. This phone has 24 programmable buttons located on the right-hand side of the phone. These are known as flexible buttons and can be programmed for many different uses. The LCD screen is adjustable for the best viewing angle. The three buttons located under the LCD are called soft keys, and their functions change depending on what you're doing with the telephone. The dial pad is of course where you dial your telephone numbers. Speaker controls the speakerphone and can be used to control a headset also. The hold/save key has a dual function. While on a call, the hold key is used to put callers on hold. When making changes to your phone, the save function is used to update the new programming. This row contains several other important keys. The speed key is used for dialing numbers you store in speed bins. Trans/PGM has a dual purpose. While on a call, trans, which stands for transfer, allows you to send callers to other phones or voicemail. PGM stands for program and is used to further customize your phone. D&D/FWD also serves two purposes. D&D stands for do not disturb, and FWD is for forward or call forward. We'll talk more about these in another video. The callback button is primarily used to access your voicemail. The volume bar is used to control all of the phone's volumes. When you're using the handset, it controls the handset volume. When using the speakerphone, it controls the speakerphone volume. When the phone is on hook and ringing, the volume control can adjust the ringing loudness. Down below is the navigation wheel. This will assist in programming your phone and navigating through speed dial. Let's take a look at how the flexible buttons are typically laid out on the system installed by North Florida Communications. The 12 buttons on the left-hand side are usually programmed with what are known as direct station select keys. These buttons are labeled with a person's name or a place in the office such as front desk, customer service, lab, etc. The direct station keys are used to intercom another extension as well to see when another user is on the phone. When a user is on the phone, the button next to the name will be lit up in red. In this demo, we're using Jennifer's phone, and now it's off hook, so Jennifer's light is lit up red. This indicates she is on the phone. If there are less than 12 phones on your system, we usually program the bottom 4 keys with speed dial bins that you can use for one-touch dialing. The top of the right row of flexible buttons contains the line keys. These are the outside lines that come from your telephone service provider, which people often simply refer to as the phone company. There may be more line keys than you actually have lines for. We'll often program other extra keys for future growth. The next key on the phone is the loop button. This button is used for outside lines that do not have a direct line appearance. This key may not be used on your system. Next we have a headset mode, a record greeting button, a pickup button, a page button, and a call log button. We'll discuss these more later. For now, let's learn how to make and receive calls. Incoming calls are easy. When the phone rings, just answer it. If your phone is programmed to ring on incoming calls, simply pick up your handset to answer the ringing line. Let's do a test call. You'll notice that the LED on line 1 lights up orange when it starts to ring. Once I answer the phone, the LED will turn green to indicate that my phone is using that line. Now other extensions will show line 1 lit up red when I'm on it. Now let's make an intercom call to another extension on our system. If the extension you want to call has a direct station selector key programmed on your phone, then we just have to press that button to intercom that person. So let's call Bill. Bill's extension is 102, but we also have a button programmed for him on our phone. So all we have to do is simply press Bill's button and wait for him to answer. We can use the speakerphone or lift the handset to converse. Now, let's make an outside call, a call to someone that is not on our phone system. We'll need to use an outside line for this. We can access an outside line by pressing the line key, or by dialing 9, or some customers like to automatically get an outside line when they pick up the handset on their phone, which is how our demo system is configured here. So we'll simply pick up the handset. You'll notice line 3 lights up green to indicate I'm on that line, and then we can dial our number. Now that we've learned how to establish a call, we may need to hand the call off to someone else in our office. We can simply press the hold button and tell the other person to pick up the line. In this case, line 1. Notice that the line key for line 1 is lit up green while I'm on it. Once I place the call on hold, it flashes green. A more advanced method of giving a call to a coworker is to transfer the call. To transfer a call, we must ask the caller to hold on, then we'll press either the transfer soft key at the top or the transfer button here. Once we do this, the caller is automatically put on hold. We can then dial our coworker's 3-digit extension number. At this point, we can inform our coworker of who is calling. This is known as a screen transfer. After telling them we're transferring the call, we'll simply hang up to complete the transfer. Transfer, 3-digit number, then we'll hang up. We don't have to tell our coworker what we're doing. We can initiate an unscreened transfer by hanging up after we dial the 3-digit extension number. If they do not answer the call, the caller will go to the coworker's voicemail box if your system has voicemail. If you have a direct station select key for your coworker, transfer becomes even simpler. While on a call, you simply press the key that corresponds to your coworker. This automatically puts the caller on hold and it intercoms the other party. You can announce the call just like before, or simply hang up to complete the transfer. Let's try that. Let's transfer this call to Bill. All we have to do is press this button. The call is automatically placed on hold. I can tell Bill what's going on, and then I can just hang up to complete the transfer. And the line starts ringing at Bill's desk. Sometimes you may wish to transfer a caller directly to someone's voicemail box without ringing their phone first. Perhaps your coworker is not in the office or for some reason doesn't want to take the call. After you tell the caller that you're transferring to voicemail, press transfer followed by callback, which remembers your voicemail key, then either dial your coworker's 3-digit extension or press their direct station key. When you hang up, the caller is connected directly to the other person's voicemail. So, let's try that with Bill. We'll transfer this call directly to Bill's voicemail. We'll press transfer, callback, and Bill's button. All we have to do now is hang up, and the call goes directly to Bill's voicemail. Let's take a look at a few more buttons that we normally program on our customers' phone systems. Let's look at the headset mode button. If you use a headset, you'll find it easier to use the speaker button to turn the headset on and off, versus picking up the handset each time. To do this, we'll press the headset mode button. You'll notice the LCD display indicates that we need to press 1 for speaker or 0 for headset, and that the option 1 for speaker is currently selected. So to change to the headset, we simply press 0, followed by the hold/save button. Now, whenever we use the speaker button, it turns on and off our headset. Let's switch it back to speakerphone mode. Press the headset mode button once again. Press 1 for speaker, followed by save. The button now controls our speakerphone once again. Let's take a look at the record greeting button. If your system includes voicemail, it's very important to set up a personal message on your voicemail. This button makes it easy. Once you press the record greeting key, you'll be prompted to press the pound key to record your greeting. If you already have a greeting, the system will play the greeting for you. Let's try it. Press the record greeting button.
To record your greeting, press the pound key. Record your greeting.
Hi, you've reached the desk of John Smith. I'm not able to take your call at this time. Please leave a message and I'll get back with you soon. We press the hold/save button to save the message. Now, if I want to hear that greeting or change the greeting, I simply press the record greeting button again.
To record your greeting, press the pound key.
Hi, you've reached the desk of John Smith. I'm not able to take your call this time. Please leave a message and I'll get back with you soon.
That's the greeting callers will hear whenever they access my voicemail box. Let's take a look at the pickup button. Let's say you hear a coworker's phone ringing, but you know she isn't at her desk and you need to answer the phone. You can simply press the pickup key to pick up the call that is ringing. Let's move on to the page button. If you need to announce an important message over all the phone's speakers, simply press the page button. The LCD display will direct you to lift the handset to page. So lift the handset and make your announcement. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's move on to the call log button. The call log button lets you display a list of incoming and outgoing phone calls from your telephone. Press 1 for received calls or 2 for dialed calls. We can then use the navigation wheel to scroll up and down. Let's take a look. 1 for received, 2 for dialed. If we want to scroll through them, we can just simply press the up and down arrows. Couldn't be easier. Let's look at the soft key labeled redial. If you want to redial one of the last numbers you dialed, simply press the redial soft key while your phone is on hook. If needed, you can use the navigation wheel to scroll down a few more calls. Simply press OK to redial the call. Let's talk about conference calls. If you need to make a conference call, it's easy. Start by making your first call, then press the conference soft key once. Make another call, either to an inside party or to an outside party. Once you've got the last person to be conferenced, press the conference soft key twice to put everybody together. Let's try it. I made my first call. I'm pressing the conference key once. Get another outside line and dial another number. Now I'll press conference twice to put everybody together. Let's talk about what happens when you receive a voicemail. Once you receive a voicemail, the callback button will illuminate, as well as the large red LED on the top of the phone. The LCD display will tell you how many messages you have. To check your voicemail, simply press the callback button. If prompted, input your password. If you don't know your password, try your extension number. Then press 1 to listen to your messages. Press 1 again to play new messages. The LCD will display the time and date of the message, as well as the caller ID information. Once you listen to the message, you can delete it by pressing the delete soft key. Let's try it out. The callback button's flashing, as well as the large red LED.
You have one new message. Main menu. To listen to your messages, press 1. To play new messages, press 1. To play, the time is 12:15 p.m. The date is February 8th.
This is a test message. Thank you.
Let's delete it.
The message has been deleted. You have no messages.
Well, that's pretty much the basics of your new phone. There are many more features and options available, so check your user guide or look at our website for some more videos.